I'm always looking for ways to find out more about myself, my personality, why I'm here, what it is my purpose is supposed to be. And I had years ago looked at astrology and then Myers-Briggs, and then I came across Enneagram. And the thing with Enneagram is that it's a personality test that puts people into 9 different personality types based on your core fears, your desires, and your motivations. So you can go online, take a test, and I do have some notes so that I can reference and I don't miss anything. So the core types are 1 through 9. They are the main Enneagram number. The next one is your center. There are 3 of them: gut, heart, and head. Then you can have a wing on each side of your main Enneagram number. And then there are also 3 subtypes of each of these. And then there are healthy ranges. So there's a healthy range, there's an average, and then an unhealthy range. So each Enneagram type has strengths and challenges. And I'm going to talk about each of them just kind of vaguely to give you an idea. So 1s, their strengths are honest, responsible, careful, rule following, and want things better. Their challenge is that they are judgy, tense, picky, and too hard on themselves. 2 is called the helper. I apologize if I missed the first one. The first one was perfectionist. So 2 is the helper. They are kind, caring, friendly. They like to give a lot and they are very helpful. Their challenges are that they are needy, controlling, people-pleasing, and they forget their own needs. 3s are typed as the achiever. Their strengths are hardworking, focused, goal-driven, confident, and they like success. 3s' challenges are they are fake, they are workaholic, and they care too much about their image. 4s are the individualist. They are deep, emotional, creative, different, sensitive, and true to themselves. Their challenges, they are moody, dramatic, jealous, they feel misunderstood, and they pull away. 5s are the thinker. They are quiet, curious, smart, they like to learn, and they need space. And 5's challenges are that they are distant, cold, overthinks, avoids people, and hides their feelings. Number 6 is the loyalist. Their strengths are they are careful, loyal, they follow the rules, they get worried, and they're protective. And their challenges is that they are worried, doubtful, fearful, stuck in worst case thinking. So that was number 6, the loyalist. Number 7 is the adventurer. They are fun, outgoing, fast-paced, loves freedom, and easily bored. Their challenge is that they are scattered, avoids pain, impatient, and runs from boredom. 8 is the leader. They are strong, bold, honest, stands up and takes charge. They are also bossy, harsh, angry, they don't trust, and they're over-controlling. And that was 8 for the leader. 9s are the peacemakers. They are calm, easygoing, avoids conflict, and goes with the flow. They avoid problems, lazy, they say yes too much, and they numb. So those are kind of some very basic traits of each of the main Enneagram types. Next is the centers. There were 3 centers: the heart, the head, and the gut. So the gut center is instinctive and they're in their body. And these are types 8, 9, and 1. So when you look at the Enneagram, they'll show you a circle. And so they, even though that they are in number order, they are, head, heart, and gut as well. So this is 8, 9, and 10. And their focus is control, anger, and gut reaction. And they lead with doing and reacting. And their main struggle is anger. The next center is the heart center, and this is feeling and emotion. This is types 2, 3, and 4. Their focus is identity, connection, and how they see them. They lead with feelings and image, and their main struggle is shame. The third center is the head center, which is thinking and logic. This is types 5, 6, and 7. Their focus is on safety, planning, mental control, and they lead with their thoughts and ideas. And their main struggle is fear. So when you get categorized into one of the main 9 Enneagram types, you have a wing on each side. And a wing kind of adds a little bit of extra traits from whichever one is more stronger for you. So a type 4 can have a 3 wing or a 5 wing. So that would be a 4 wing 3 or a 4 wing 5. The differences for that is a 4 wing 3 is more social because it's taking on more of the traits of the 3. Versus the 4 wing 5, which is more introverted and deep because it's taking on more traits of the 5 type personality. I know this seems like it's a lot, but it's so in depth, and once you are able to almost kind of narrow down and get closer, it really starts to show you who you are, the strengths you have, the weaknesses you have. And both of those have been developed to make you who you are. And who you are is so special with what these have to do in all of, the broadness of just the 9, or you narrowing it down into the subtypes of each. So each has a subtype, and there are 3 things that drive. And so they will usually lead with one over the other 2. So the first one is self-preservation, which is their individual safety, comfort, and basic needs. The second one is social. They are needing belonging, part of a group and a community image. And the third one is one-to-one or sexual. It's a deep connection, intensity, bonding with a one-on-one person. And these will kind of show you how you're going to show up in the world. And even just when I had heard about these 3, I knew which one I was, whether it was just the individual or the community or the one-on-one situations, on which ones I'm more comfortable in. And then each of these has a level of healthiness. So there's healthy, the average, and unhealthy. And not saying that any of them are wrong or bad. It's just where you have ways to move towards the healthy range. When I was first looking at the Enneagrams, there's so much information. But one of the people that I had come across was Tim Branch. And his stuff really spoke to me because he talks about how each Enneagram type connects with our deeper sense of purpose and why we're here. And he has guides for all of the wing types, and you should really go and take a look at them because it helps to see, one, how my personality is, even the parts that I struggle with, and how they're connected to do what I'm meant to do in this world. And it was in a time where I felt lost and I had no idea why I was here. And so when I came across this, he actually uses both the strengths and weaknesses to guide you and kind of show you where your place is in this world. And so for me, the Enneagram type shows me how that I can love other types, how I can, one, become healthier with myself to, move from anything that is unhealthy into the average or healthy range. It shows me how I can love other people, kind of why they are the way that they are, and what we need to grow. But for the first part, it showed me that my weaknesses were not a weakness, that it was the way God made us. And even our weaknesses can show us how to help others in this world, where our purpose, where our place is, and how we can relate to others. What's your Enneagram type? Go out and take a test and put it in the comments below and let me know. And then you'll start to see traits potentially in the people around you. And if you can get them to take a test, that's even better, because then you know for certain which type that they are and how you can help them grow or interact with them and relationships with each other on what each of you needs to grow as individuals and as relationships.